Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Hansraj presenting the headlines first. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar expressed his concern over Supreme Court ruling on bill assent timeline for President. Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia chairs review meeting on key development schemes in Manipur. Karbi Anglong moves towards development from insurgency, says Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. Flags of rupees 100 crore projects. Railway project connecting Siliguri to Sikkim is set to be completed by 2027, says Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang. And in IPL cricket today, Mumbai Indians to take on Sunrisers Hyderabad at Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar has expressed concern over the recent ruling of the Supreme Court prescribing a timeline for the President to decide on bills. He said India had not bargained for a democracy where judges will legislate, perform executive functions and act as what he called the Super Parliament. Addressing the 6th batch of Rajya Sabha interns at the Vice President's enclave in New Delhi today, Dhankar underlined that one has to be extremely sensitive while exercising power.
Adjudication is the sole prerogative of judiciary, in as much legislation is that of the Parliament. But are we not finding this situation getting challenged? I am saying so because very frequently we are finding that executive governance is by judicial orders. When executive, the government is elected by people, the government is accountable to Parliament. The government is accountable to the people at election. There is a principle of accountability in operation. In Parliament, you can ask questions, critical questions, because the governance is by the executive. But if this executive governance is by judiciary, how do you ask questions? Whom do you hold accountable in election? Time has come when our three institutions, legislature, judiciary and executive, must blossom.
The Supreme Court today recorded the Union government's assurance that no fresh appointments will be made to Waqf boards or the Central Waqf Council under the Waqf Amendment Act 2025 until the next hearing. A bench led by Chief Justice Sanjeev Khanna along with Justices Sanjay Kumar and K.V. Vishwanathan also noted Solicitor General Tushar Mehta's assurance that the status of existing Waqf properties, including those categorized as Waqf by user, will remain unchanged for now.
आज माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय ने आज अंतरिम आदेश पर दोनों पक्ष को सुना और सुनने के बाद जो उन्होंने दो तरह का अंतरिम आदेश अगले तारीख यानी कि 5 मई तक के लिए दिया है। उनका जो पहला जो है अंतरिम आदेश कि वक्फ काउंसिल या वक्फ बोर्ड में कोई भी अपॉइंटमेंट, बल्कि उन्होंने स्टे नहीं किया है। जो भारत सरकार के सॉलिसिटर जनरल है उन्होंने अपना स्टेटमेंट दिया है कि अगली तारीख तक न तो काउंसिल में न वक्फ बोर्ड में कोई अपॉइंटमेंट जो संशोधित कानून है उसके अनुसार किया जाएगा। दूसरा बात जो माननीय अदालत ने कहा कि जो वक्फ व यूजर है, जो रजिस्टर्ड हैं और गैजेटेड हैं, उसको गवर्नमेंट डी नोटिफाई नहीं करेगी टिल द नेक्स्ट डेट। तो बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट बात है कि जो रजिस्टर्ड एंड गैजेटेड हैं वही सिर्फ डी नोटिफाई नहीं होंगे, उसके अलावा संशोधन के हिसाब से सरकार कार्रवाई करने को स्वतंत्र है। और ये कहा गया है कि अगली तारीख पर सुनवाई इस पूरे मामले की जारी होगी। तो माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय को जो रेस्पोंडेंट्स यानी कि भारत सरकार ने कहा कि हम डे टू डे सुनवाई के लिए तैयार हैं। आप पूरे मामले को, क्योंकि ये पार्लियामेंट का कानून है, पार्लियामेंट के कानून को आप इस तरह से स्टे नहीं कर सकते हैं। और माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय ने सॉलिसिटर जनरल ऑफ इंडिया के बात को माना है और उन्होंने संशोधन को स्टे नहीं किया है। सिर्फ उन्होंने उनके 2 पॉइंट पे सॉलिसिटर जनरल के बात को रिकॉर्ड पे लेकर के और अगली तारीख 5 मई मुकर्रर कर दिया है और 5 मई से इस मामले की सुनवाई शुरू हो जाएगी।
Union Home Minister Amit Shah today reiterated that Naxalism will be completely eradicated from the country by March 31st, 2026 and CRPF Jawans will play the most important role in this purpose. Shah was addressing the function organized in Nimach, Madhya Pradesh today in connection with the 86th Foundation Day of CRPF. He said that the soldiers of the Cobra Battalion are doing unprecedented work in making the country Naxal-free. He said that the country's resolve to completely get rid of Naxalism will be fulfilled on the strength of their indomitable courage.
2264 जवानों ने अपना सर्वोच्च बलिदान अलग अलग मोर्चे पर देश की सुरक्षा के लिए दिया है। मैं वो सभी को कृतज्ञ राष्ट्र की ओर से सैल्यूट कर यहां आया हूं और वो सभी 2264 शहीदों के परिवारजनों को मैं कहना चाहता हूं कि आज देश 2047 में सर्वोच्च बनने की दिशा में आगे बढ़ रहा है। उसमें आपके परिवारजनों के ये बलिदान का बहुत बड़ा योगदान है। जबकि देश की आजादी की शताब्दी का सुवर्ण ग्रंथ लिखा जाएगा, सबसे पहले ये अमर शहीदों की वीरता की गाथा सुवर्णमयी अक्षरों से लिखी जाएगी, इसका मुझे पूरा विश्वास है। हमेशा सीआरपीएफ ने देश की एकता और अखंडता बनाए रखने के लिए अपना सर्वोच्च बलिदान देने में कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ी और इसीलिए जब भी देश में कहीं अशांति होती है और गृह मंत्री के नाते जब मुझे मालूम पड़ता है कि सीआरपीएफ का जवान वहां मौजूद है, मैं निश्चिंत होकर अपना बाकी काम करता हूं।
Union Minister of Development of North-Eastern Region, or DONA, Jyotiraditya Scindia, visited Manipur today and chaired a review meeting on key development schemes under his ministry. He assessed ongoing development schemes under the Ministry of DONA and explored ways to further harness Manipur's unique strengths in tourism, sports, handloom and infrastructure development. The Union Minister also reviewed the state's cooperative and competitive advantages to identify areas where Manipur can lead with innovation. Scindia also took part in a high-level task force meeting on sports chaired by the Governor of Manipur, Ajay Kumar Bhalla. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, while visiting Karbi Anglong Hills district today, said that once a hub of insurgent activities has undergone a remarkable transformation following the 2021 peace accord with 6 militant outfits. The Chief Minister met with representatives of the 6 groups that signed the peace accord and reviewed the terms of the settlement, reaffirming the state government's commitment to implementing the agreement in letter and spirit. Underscoring the government's commitment to infrastructure growth, Dr. Sarma dedicated a slew of connectivity projects worth Rs 100 crore to the people of the district.
ধুনীয়াকে আলোচনা হৈছে আৰু বহুত পজিটিভ হৈছে। অফিচিয়েল ল্যাঙ্গুৱেজ মানে গোটেইখিনি বিষয়ে আলোচনা হৈছে। গতিকে অনাগত দিনকেইটাত যিখিনি আমাৰ আজি আলোচনা বিষয়টো কাৰ্বি আংলং অটোনমাস কাউন্সিলৰ লগত তেওঁলোকে আলাপ আলোচনা কৰি পেলাই গোটেইখিনি তেওঁলোকে সময়ত সিদ্ধান্ত ল'ব বুলি মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰী আমাৰ আশ্বাস দিছে।
In Sikkim, Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang has announced that the much-awaited railway line connecting Siliguri, Sebok in West Bengal to Sikkim is expected to be completed by 2027. This railway project will make it much easier for tourists and locals to travel to the state. Along with this, the Chief Minister also revealed the plans to build a new highway between Meli and Singtam, which will further improve road connectivity in the region. He made these announcements during the final day of the Discover Rabong Sojo Fest 2025, saying these developments will give a big boost to Sikkim's tourism and transport system.
रेलको यो परियोजना छ प्रोजेक्ट छ यो 2027 भित्र कम्प्लिट हुन्छ अनि यो कम्प्लिट भएपछि सिलगढीबाट रम्फू आइपुग्न खाली 45 मिनेट मात्रै लाग्छ 45 मिनेट
Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha, while reviewing development work and the law and order situation in the state, emphasized the importance of timely implementation, interdepartmental coordination and accountability to ensure effective governance and service delivery across Tripura. On recent social media incident with utmost seriousness, Saha directed police officials to take swift action and to bring the perpetrator to book. The Chief Minister said that his government has prioritized the safety and dignity of the female folks and thus ensuring zero tolerance for lawbreakers. In Mizoram, Chief Minister Laldu Omar today held the meeting with Commandant of the 1st Battalion of the National Disaster Response Force, HPS Kandari, at the Chief Minister's office in Aizawl. The discussion centered around enhancing disaster preparedness and response mechanisms in Mizoram with a special focus on the state capital. During the meeting, both sides emphasized the need for a more effective and coordinated disaster response system. Following a recent tourist death, the Meghalaya Tourism Department is set to introduce tourist buddies at major hotspots like Sohra, Dorke, Molinong and Shillong. Tourism Director Cyril Veding said trained local youth will be stationed as first responders to assist visitors during emergencies. Equipped with first-hand skills and local knowledge, these buddies will offer support, guidance and quick coordination with hospitals, police and local authorities to ensure tourist safety.
So we are starting in the major tourist spots as of now. Places like Sora, places like Shillong, places like Molinong, Dauki, Shnongpiding, etc. in the major locations. And once we start in these major locations, we'll see how it works and we'll definitely extend to other locations. So the local youth also will get training and they'll also get a source of employment, but this is very short term. We are not looking at long term employment because these are not in the nature of government jobs. They are more of locally created jobs where we will support for a year or two, and then we will request other youth to get that capacity to move on to become proper guides or do other things in the tourism sector, and then other youth can join after 2 years or after 1 year depending on the period of contract.
The Naga Students Federation, or NSF, convened a press conference today at its office in Kohima to address several pressing issues impacting the Naga community. On the controversy over absorption of contractual professors, Vice President Hirang strongly condemned the State Cabinet's decision made on September 11, 2024 to approve the absorption of 151 fixed-pay assistant professors under the Department of Higher Education as a one-time measure. The NSF reiterated its opposition, citing concerns over meritocracy, transparency and fairness. In Manipur, the state government has intensified the drive against the four-wheeler vehicles which have been using tinted glass without the permission of the government. The district magistrate of Imphal East and West districts has issued a notification informing all vehicle owners using the tinted glass without the permission of the state government to remove the glass within a week duration or face the legal consequences. In IPL cricket today, Mumbai Indians will clash with Sunrisers Hyderabad at Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. The match will begin at 7:30 p.m. Yesterday, Delhi Capitals defeated Rajasthan Royals in a thrilling super over at Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi last night. And to end the news, the main points once again. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar expresses concern over Supreme Court ruling on bill assent timeline for President. Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia chairs review meeting on key development schemes in Manipur. Karbi Anglong moves towards development from insurgency, says Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. Flags of Rs 100 crore projects. The railway project connecting Siliguri to Sikkim is said to be completed by 2027, says Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang. And in IPL cricket today, Mumbai Indians to take on Sunrisers Hyderabad at Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.